Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between and off the spectrum. My name is Prince Kitsune, and today I'm back with another episode of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Now, last one was a bit of a doozy. A lot of stuff happened. Roy killed Lus only after losing one of his men, John, the guy who looked like John from the other show. Al almost died. Barry the Chopper did die. Riza almost died. A lot of things happened. A lot of people died. And then at the end, just to top it all off, Ed just happens to randomly run into his father, who, as we know, is the big bad creating all the homunculi and feeding off of Philosopher's Stones. So that's crazy. I almost don't want to do much more intro because I really want to hear what he has to say, because it's probably going to be crazy. I do have to get one other thing out of the way, though. Today is Wednesday upload, and as you know, that means that today is another iteration of White Claw Wednesday. I kind of feel like I kind of don't want to do the game anymore where I ask people to comment, because people aren't really doing it anyway, and it's kind of silly. I think it would work better like on stream, like to ask people in chat and stuff like that. So whatever, I'm just gonna kill that. I might make like a master document or something, or of like every one that I've ever had, because I do remember which ones I've had on which day, or at least the general order of them. Today, just like last time, I have one of the new tequila smash ones. This one is the pineapple and passion fruit one. So if you guessed pineapple and passion fruit on your own, because I know damn well you didn't type that into the comment bar, if you've ever guessed this at all, even if you didn't write it down, you have been wrong. This is my first time drinking it on stream, in recording. I did have it before, and I know that it's very good, so I'm having it again. Actually, I had it last night, I think, was when I had the first one. Anyway, now that this is opened and now that that game is over, last thing I want to remind you of is just to hit the buttons. You know, the ones, the YouTube buttons. Like button, comment button, subscribe button. I would appreciate it a lot. Hit the bell as well if you want notifications when I upload, because I do not upload at the same time every time. That being said, let's get into the show. All right, so there was no skip intro button. I had to get myself right exactly here. But I know one frame later, pretty much, we're gonna go straight to this. So what the hell do you have to say, boy? Oh, that's actually a really good compliment. Ed's very Hinako. Wait, who's that? Wait, is that the grandmother, granny that they call her? She's not really the grandmother. She's a Winry's grandmother. So is that why he came back? Because you heard about this? Because that's when he almost ruined his entire life, almost killed his brother. Wow, that's bullshit. Well, no shit, they didn't want to look at it. You might be projecting a little bit on them. I mean, it's certainly true. They did do it partially out of shame, but... Wow, that's a fucked up metaphor. Eduardo. I don't know if Ed really did run away. I don't think so. I think what they do every day, pushing themselves forward in order to try to... whatever, get to the point where they... whatever it takes to get to the point to where they need to be, right? Doing whatever it takes to get to where they need to go. We've established many times over that that's really the only thing that they can do in this situation. So the fact that they are doing it and that they are living their lives like that, pushing themselves every day to just like keep moving forward, that's all you can ask of them. And we know this because we were watching them do this over and over again. This motherfucker, this bitch ass absentee parent, does not get to say that to our boys. Granted, there could be a little bit of truth to what he's saying, but at the end of the day, we know that Ed and Al have developed a lot as people in this part, and I wouldn't call them cowards. They're facing their demons straightforward, right? Even though we've talked about them kind of burying their feelings down a little bit and, right, not always addressing it directly, they are still dealing with them by pushing forward, right? Because sometimes there's not anything that you can do to really make the situation right. Anyway, what I'm getting at is this guy's a bitch-ass bitch for bringing this shit up when he doesn't know what these kids have been through. He hasn't really actually witnessed it for himself because he wasn't there. So yeah. Yeah, no kidding, Ed. Let's fucking go. Ed almost cracked, but he... Yeah, well, I get that there's some similarities, but also go fuck yourself. What other choices Ed have? Oh, poor guy. Oh, why are you still here? Fuck you. You don't get to pretend. You don't get to, like, have happy memories of them as children when you left. You know what I mean? I fucking hate that shit. It's just like, oh, man. I remember when I was... Fuck you. You could have had more of those memories, but you fucking left. That's on you, bro. You didn't get to feel nostalgic for it because you left it behind. You ended that time in his life. Don't fucking touch him. There you go. You don't fucking deserve to. And I'm not even saying this, by the way, because I know he's the big bad. I'm saying this because he fucking sucks. Shithole father. Go fuck yourself. It's a very funny dog. He doesn't like you either. Yeah, okay. She is the person that I thought she was. That's really telling. That's really telling. That's her. That's her when she was his age. Yeah. So she knows that he's not aging, that he's been the same. Is that what we're getting at here? I assume they're going to tell me if I just listen, so I should just listen. You are exactly the same. That's the problem. Yeah, she fucking died waiting for you, bitch. Loser. Dog doesn't fuck with you. The symbol of how the audience feels. No. It was not even close. I don't even remember. I don't remember what it looked like. That's fucked up. Okay. So quick thought there. Other than just Ed being able to hear that, what Ed didn't hear, yeah, she said that he hasn't changed since all those years ago, right? But I don't think Ed knows how many years it's been, because literally he looked exactly the same when she was, you know, a young adult. So she clearly knows that he's immortal, or at least that he hasn't been aging, which is really interesting. What else does she know? Why does she know that? Why is he comfortable with her knowing that? But also, Ed isn't going to picture that together. Even if you just heard that, that probably doesn't mean much to Ed at all, right? But it's actually very important, because it's a hidden secret that just is right in front of Ed's face. Who is he telling? Oh, okay. No. He realized this last episode. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, okay. Considering Barry has been alive for a very, very long time, many, many years, you can assume that it's not going to happen tomorrow, probably. And, you know, Al has no choice but to continue on as if that won't be the case anyway, because if it just happens, there's nothing he can do about that. So he might as well just keep pressing forward and just, like, make the most of whatever time he has. But the only way he can do that is just by pushing himself forward every day. But the other thing is, too, right, we saw how easy it was for someone, once they got access to the seal that bound his soul to that body, right, to just erase it. His body, or whoever the soul was in his body was, just, like, scraped it off. He wiped it off like a smudge. And then Barry was just dead. So it's a ticking time bomb for two reasons. One, it's very easy for someone, if they just get access to his body for whatever reason, right, to just wipe that seal off. Granted, it doesn't seem like Lust knew about that, because she didn't hit either of their seals. She didn't even look for it, so she must not have known. I don't know if the bad guys understand that that's how that works. But it also means that even if it won't happen on purpose necessarily, that it could very easily happen in an accident at any point. Right, so it's a ticking time bomb in that sense as well. Yeah, well, how? Theoretically, but you'd have to keep finding things to put it in. Yeah, but he wants to feel things. Yeah. Thank you, Henry. You don't know what he's lost, dude. Of course, he's not going to be mad about it because he's the sweetest, most wholesome dude on the planet, but she's going to be mad on his behalf because she feels like she needs to feel things for them, right? We've already established that. Oh, sweetness. Because they love you. Because they care for you. They want to protect you. This is flashback. Yeah. Because obviously he already knows that. It's not like a new thing. He's just remembering the first time that he told her that. Very similar situation. No one knows. Yeah, based on what Al remembers. I still don't know what the hell this guy is. Okay, notice. This is a dream though, because this is current Ed, so this is not when this happened. Because he didn't have his metal, like, see, he has his metal arm and leg, right? And then this version of the entity, I don't know what else to call him. I've been calling him God jokingly, but I don't know if he has like a name. But notice he has Ed's arm and leg. Yeah, see, you're the one who put him in that body. This is not when that happened. This is a... Oh, no, you're not. No, 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 no. No, you are not. Okay. I shouldn't have to explain the difference between what Ed did and what Tucker did. Wait, what? What? Hold on. Is that supposed to be Al? What the hell was that? It's hard to tell because obviously the voice is distorted, but it didn't sound like Al's voice. I mean, I guess it could have been. It's just hard to tell because it's distorted. But again, this is a dream, right? So I don't think this is a vision of anything in particular because, you know, Tucker and Nina wouldn't be in a vision. They're not like entities, you know, like that guy is, or like Ed's or Al's soul, potentially. So it's just a dream, just a manifestation of what Ed thinks. If your father's leaving, good, let him. He already did one time. I can handle it. I've done it before. No, fuck you. You don't get... No, don't let him have it. He doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve it. What? Why does she get to know random important information? Oh, well. That's sweet, I guess. Yeah, she has a good point. Yeah. Yeah, I'm giving you my warning, therefore I'm a good guy. No. Very sweet of her for trying to offer just for the sake of the boys, but like... Yeah, I don't know what he's planning, but clearly he doesn't think she's gonna survive it. Head. The poor kid. Is he gonna dig up her body? And then realize that it's not her? Is that the plan? Or are they just gardening? It might just be gardening. Yeah, okay, they are digging that up. Oh, is he okay? What's wrong with his chest? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what he was grabbing, but I guess he's grabbing like the part of his like shoulder, like that the arm connects to, you know, that little little bit there. Okay. They remembered exactly where they buried it. That's interesting. I see. Metaphor. Is he okay? Is he like really sick? What's happening with him? Okay. So I was gonna say, just when the rain started coming down, I was like, oh, okay, the rain is metaphorical, right? It's a symbol of the wound kind of being reopened, right? The tears falling down again, right? Returning. But I think I think him vomiting too is also probably symbolic of reopening the wound in a sense. I think it's the smell though. Is he smelling it? He's gonna fight through it. You know who he is. What a fucking bullshit thing to say, by the way. You ran away, bitch, not him. This only happened because you left your son behind. So go fuck yourself. Oh, you blaming your son for running away from his problems when you weren't there for him? Go fuck yourself. I hate to, can I just say to, Jesus fucking Christ, I can't let this go. He's such a piece of shit. But like the holier than thou attitude, just like the, oh, I'm smarter than you, I know what you're thinking and how you're feeling and all that shit, even though I wasn't there for you. Like, fuck you, you don't get to feel that way. You don't get to feel that way at all. I just hate that he thinks he's smarter than everybody just because of his fucking weird power shit that he found. And that he just knows what's going on in everyone's lives, even though he hasn't been there for anybody. What a loser. Absolute piece of shit. Anyway. Seriously, what's wrong with Al? Or Ed? Fuck me. I keep calling him the wrong name. Damn. She feels really bad for him. She knows there's nothing she can do but let him live, I guess. Is that it? Yeah. Is it even the right color? Oh, it's black. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. It was male? Don't tell me. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I mean, I guess the hair wouldn't be. For a second, I was like, oh, don't tell me that that was Al's body. But no, Al wasn't taller than his mom at the time that he lost his body. And obviously, Al's hair is not black. So who the fuck was it? I think the entity probably gave him something that looked like his mother. So I don't know what that was even about. What does this mean? That's what I want to know. He felt so bad about this, though. Obviously, it really sucks emotionally. I mean, he already knew that, but like, dude. Obviously, you know that now. You feel so stupid because now he sacrificed his body and Al's body for this. Yeah, that's my thing. What is the spin? Really?
Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay, I'm really wanting to hear this because I'm thinking the exact opposite. I'm like, okay, he brought this body back that vaguely resembled his mom. The thing is, when it happened, it was in a dark room, so we couldn't tell what the color of the hair was or anything like that, right? So we just kind of assumed that it was his mom. But how does this mean that Al's body can be brought back? That's what I want to know, because he's just talking about, okay, no one can be brought from the dead. That's true. That's true. But he did bring something back, and what was that? What did he bring back? Why does it make him feel like he can bring Al back?
Full Metal Alchemist.
Because the thing is, Al's not dead, right? His soul is still alive. So that would make sense as to why he would think that, okay, if Al's not really dead, then maybe he can still be brought to life. But is there more to it than that? Because he understands alchemy better than I do. He understands this process because he tried to do it. Why is he calling her? Oh, he's gonna ask. She's the only other person he knows that attempted this, right? The thing is, okay, she tried to bring back her unborn child, right? Because she just kept having, what's the word I'm looking for? Miscarriages? But if the child wasn't born, she wouldn't know what it looked like. You know what I mean? She wouldn't know what color its hair would be or anything like that. Granted, her and her husband both have black hair. Did it actually... It's good to know that, though. It's not your own. What does this mean? What is the conclusion that we're jumping to from this? Oh shit, she just hung out. She realized something, though. Oh. Of course they did. That's very sweet, actually, that they threw this in here, too. Henry Nichols, who is that? I feel like that should be important. Is that the person they brought back? Hold on. Okay, he died way later. It just seems weird that there's a specific name on here. But he died in 1917. Usually, like, if they throw something in there like that, it might be important. Wow, and she just didn't do it? Oh. Is she gonna make Ed do it? Once he comes back. Uh-oh. What does that mean? That she was dying before him? What does that mean? Her promise was to die after him? What does that mean? He wanted her to live, but also he wanted himself to die? That's so crazy. Because I thought he was just trying to live forever as long as he can. So she knew that he was immortal, theoretically, you know, so long as he keeps drinking juice. That scissor. So both of them knew? Why is that a bad thing that she didn't survive? Okay, so she doesn't know either. Granny doesn't know. He doesn't deserve to be, though. Yeah. Yeah, you should. Punch it with that metal arm. Fuck that guy. Yeah, he still thinks Al... I guess Al is still in Central, but... he needs to tell Al. Yeah, he's broken. Usually this happens to Ed, not Al. We're just hanging out, man. This is a family affair. A lot of stuff happened. Oh yeah, Ed doesn't know that either. Yeah, he'll keep you alive as long as he can. It is funny that Ed is the only one that can do that. He seems to have new information about it, though. Is he going to tell us now? I mean, he's going to tell Al that it wasn't their mom. Yeah. Okay. Where is he going with this? He didn't expand on it with the grandmother. What does that mean, though? I don't think we're supposed to know yet, but what the hell could that possibly mean? Yeah, why is that the connection? Tell me why you connected those two together. I need to know. No, tell me! Brotherly quarrel. Oh, between the brothers. What the hell? Yeah, I did. Wait, what? Because she loves you, dumbass. Oh no, that's hilarious. That's funny. Yeah, why is he asking this question now? That's so random. I'll knew something I didn't. Oh. I see what he's getting at. So remember a while ago, Al was concerned that he was just an impression of Ed's memories of him, right? And that he wasn't his actual own soul. But what Ed is saying is that Al has memories of events and knowledge that Ed doesn't from before the time that Al was put in his body, right? So there's no way that he's just an imprint of Ed's memory of him, right? He definitely is the real Al if he knows things that Ed doesn't, like that, right? So that makes perfect sense. It actually happened because Winnie remembered it too. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So even though he wasn't actually able to bring their mom back, he did bring Al back, like actually. And that's why he brought it up. Okay, I'm getting it now. Because he remembered they had that conversation where Al said that, and he was just like, wait, I didn't know that. I didn't know that she did that. Interesting. That's crazy. I mean, we did just witness that with Barry, but... yeah. But his body was in the physical world, though, is the thing. Yeah, is there any other detail that he can remember about, like, what actually happened to his body? Because it kind of disintegrated. Oh, wait a minute. It was me in there. Hold on. So, like, what we just saw that clip of, like, his body disintegrated and then it, like, reappeared outside of him. So did somebody take it? Is someone, like, literally in his body? Is that what happened? But who? And what the hell is going on? Remember the guy that they dug up, that wasn't their mom, was actually a man. Is he the one in Al's body now? Because his body is destroyed? And that's why when Ed tried to bring her back, she brought out him because he... I don't know. I'm overthinking it a little bit. Wait, what? So he switched bodies with whoever this was. So that person does have his body. Yeah, and it was rejected because it wasn't him. So we didn't do any harm to anyone's soul, but someone took his body. Whoever was in there is no longer there. Who's that? Oh. That's their their teacher. I don't think I remembered her name. I don't remember if we ever heard her name before. Oh shit. Yeah, something's going on. Yeah, what the hell is this? It's not that they did it wrong, it's just that something else is getting in the way. Yeah, it's impossible to do in the first place. This is fascinating. I'm like super into this. Yeah, it's given her some peace, actually. She said thank you. Yeah. These two don't realize it yet because I think they're still like trying to reconcile with that, but I think she does legitimately just feel relieved that like, okay, what I tried to do was never possible anyway. It wasn't worth the effort, but like, you know, I didn't turn my child into that disgusting, pathetic thing. You know, I didn't actually do that to my unborn child. So I don't know. Maybe that's actually making her feel a little bit better. Hello. They both blame themselves. Ah, so that's why, because he remembers being inside that. Maybe he didn't remember it right away, but he knew internally that he was in it for a second. No, of course you didn't. She was already dead. Yeah, see, this is what I'm getting at. Just knowing the relief that they didn't actually, like, make anything worse. There was nothing they could have been done anyway, yeah. Yes, exactly. It's exactly what I was getting at. She didn't do that to their child. Yeah, that definitely did happen. Yeah, thank you. He does. Yeah. Al deserves to feel this way. Not because he, like, did a bad thing or whatever, but, like, you know, how could he not blame himself partially? Because he was, like he said, he wanted to do it just as much as Ed did. Just that Ed was the one who was capable of doing it, right? Al was just there to help. You know, so they both blame themselves. Especially because, like, Al was just saying, he thought he was the one that killed their mom, right? And that because he got involved, that somehow is the reason that she couldn't be brought back. So yeah, he did blame himself this whole time. And Ed blames himself for the whole thing in the first place because he's the older brother and he's the one who actually performed the ritual and everything and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he did feel that way. It's true. Yeah, because you still are. Yeah, our bodies are always ticking time bombs anyway. Yeah. I mean, you should still probably, if your real body... Yeah. It's so complicated what he has to go through, man. Oh. This poor fucking kid. He's incapable of crying, by the way. And he has to stay up every night by himself. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I love this. Alright, let's do it. Okay, I have one final thing I want to say about that. I might just wait until after the episode, though, because we're at the end, right? Yeah, we're pretty much at the end. It's okay, Winry. You can just let them go. There's a newfound confidence. No, he's just bigger confidence. That's so funny. I don't know why they needed to end on that note. That's really stupid and hilarious, and I love it. She just said like 2 minutes ago that like, oh, I don't like guys that are shorter than me. And now she's noticing like, oh wait, he's kind of growing up. He's becoming like big and strong and like all the things that I normally like, even though he is short. But that's totally different than what they were saying. But I think like I was saying too, his posture is better because he's more confident, right? That's kind of the actual implication, is that he is renewing, just adding on, like he has a renewed sense of strength, right? A renewed sense of vigor, a renewed confidence, right? So that's what he's on about. Anyway, we should switch back over to the other thing so I can finish my thoughts. All right, so the last thing that I wanted to say about Al was this whole time, right? We keep talking about how the brothers have only been in it for each other, right? Not themselves. Al is just like, I'm just here for Ed's body, and then Ed is just like, I'm just here to get Al's body back, right? They both have adapted to living in their own bodies in their own ways. Obviously, Ed's is a little bit easier because his limbs, he can use them for alchemy, and he can alchemize them himself. So like, his quality of life hasn't reduced that much. It's more of, as I've said a few times here, it's more of a symbol of just him returning to normal and just like healing, right? Sealing the wound that he feel like he created. But this is the first time in the entire show that we've really seen that Al wants his body back, right? Because obviously he had that list of like all the things he wanted to eat when he gets his body back, right? But every time he's been asked about it, or every time it's come up, he's always said, I want to get Ed's body back. So this is the first time that he's really said that he wants to get his own back. And it's the reasoning that I really like as well. Because what he was saying was that he wants to do it to improve his quality of life, right? Even though he has adapted to his body and he doesn't feel like an outcast because everyone still treats him human, because he still acts human, right? Everyone still gives him that same respect, right? But now he's doing it for himself because he really wants to be able to experience things again. He wants to be able to sleep. He wants to be able to eat. He wants to be able to freaking cry. If he finally gets to like actually cry again, I will probably cry too. I don't know. I've kind of gone back and forth on whether I think Al's actually going to be able to come back or not. I really hope he does, but I can see it being an equally, if not even more satisfying ending in a way if it's just impossible and he gives himself up. I hope that doesn't come to that though, but this is the most hope we've had for that in a while. So I'm really glad. Hopefully that hope isn't completely unfounded. But anyway, thank you again for watching. I appreciate it a lot. Don't forget to hit the buttons, you know, the ones, the YouTube buttons, like, comment, subscribe buttons, bell as well. I can't wait to watch more. Can't believe I have to wait an entire week. I mean, I don't have to wait an entire week in order to watch more episodes. I could record more than once a week if I really wanted to. I want to get ahead with the editing, not necessarily the recording. I need to spend more time on that. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it a lot. I will see you next time. Good night, sweet princedom.